I have a problem. I'm still stuck, trapped under thousands of blocks away from the surface. Thankfully, there's more than just dirt down here. There's an entire world. 8 unique layers with different items and deadly creatures. To escape, I'll have to explore the caverns, defeat their rulers, and craft one final pickaxe to dig my way out. Join me as we escape the center of the earth in the Modpack, ABYSSAL ASCENT. Well, we're back in the abyss. Isn't that right, little buddy? You thought we had abandoned you here. The only problem with the abyss is that it's too dark. Don't believe me? Well, let's ditch the torches. Yeah, it's kinda dark. Luckily for us, our salvation is nigh. And when I say nigh, I mean night vision goggles, which we gotta get by killing one of these stoneborns. The only problem is that's all the way down there. But before I go about doing that, we first have to craft ourselves a ride for our little buddy here. Multiple people commented that I can actually carry him by scooping him up in a bucket. So let's see if that's actually true. And wouldn't you know it, he has his own little ride. Thanks to the people that pointed that out. Alright, we gotta go back to the very beginning. This is gonna take a while. We're back. All we have to do is find one of the trolls and we'll be in business. Here we go. Alright, first try. Let's go. Wait a minute. I can trade with these things? No way, you're actually sentient. But you don't trade what I need. Well, on to the next one. Just give me the goggles. How many more have to die? I guess a few more. Oh my god, finally! Oh my gosh, that took forever. Give me that. Oh, look at that. Makes a world of difference. We got it. Night vision goggles. And aren't they just beautiful? Alright then, we're back in business. So much to see, so much to do. Why don't we get a glimpse of the surface here? Oh, I forgot about these things. Leave me alone! I can't even get them. Shoot. Oh, here we go. Ah, that's easy. We just gotta get them down here. Here we go. Oh, that's much better. Beautiful. We can see all the dinosaurs, we can see the ceiling and all the amber. This is a game changer, folks. A ton of people were telling me to turn the shaders off because I guess these crystals, this amber, it releases rays of light. So let's take a look and see what that looks like first. Wow, everything is very yellow. Honestly, I wonder if we should play like this. Definitely gives off more of a Jurassic Park vibe. I don't know, I kind of like this too. I think we'll stick with this. Leave a comment as to which you prefer. Well, now that we have our bearings, what exactly do we have to do in this layer? You're not going to kill me while I look at the quest log, will you? There was a lot going on in the primordial caves. Aside from escaping, there is a grander goal. If you'll recall, the previous layers each required a pickaxe to break through the ceiling. I have a theory we'll need another tool to do that again. In this case, I think it's going to be a tectonic pickaxe. I could be wrong though. To make things even more interesting, there's an armor set we can craft. This is the Tectonic set, a new armor set made from the thickest hide and toughest dinosaur bones. We're going dinosaur hunting. I'm also hunting for your like and hype. Please like and hype this video so I can keep making more. There we go. You dropped dinosaur meat. Guess we're eating well today. Next up, the birds. We have to attack a Relicrius? Getting pretty hungry. We should probably eat this dinosaur chop before hunting our next victim. Here's hoping this is good. Oh, that doesn't look so bad. Cooked dinosaur chop. Tastes like chicken. Only one way to find out. How do you eat this? Oh, we have to craft it into food. One chop gives you 12 dino nuggets? Look, it's shaped like a T-Rex. Interesting. I love that achievement name. Oh, I don't even know if you guys noticed, but every time I ate one, it changed shape. Wow, what a time we live in. Wow, we are just demolishing these dinosaurs. This sword is ridiculously strong. Not only are they dropping meat, but they're also dropping tough hide. And And according to the quest log, we're gonna use the tough hide to craft the tectonic set. I think this is the bird we're looking for, and that is pretty big. 120 health too. Ooh, we have to be careful. That's actually kind of slow. There we go. And those are some big bones. Heavy bone and the default Minecraft feather. Okay. Well, I think we'll want a few of these as well. Oh my god. I set up a whole hunting party, and they have my food! Give it back! There's a lot of them. But they can't swim up water, because they're dumb. Score 1 point for Team Mammal. You know what? I'm not able to find the next target, so let's do something else. We got a lot of stuff. Why don't we craft some things? We can make a limestone spear or an ominous catalyst. Let's start with something simple like the spear. I only say that because I'm standing on top of a limestone deposit, so let's see what that's all about. Here we go. Lazy limestone spear? What makes it lazy? It's a cool design though. That's all the damage it does? And he healed from it. We also have the option to craft an amber catalyst. Alright, let's go about that. Ooh, it's using our big bones. Suspicious looking item. So what could we possibly do with this? Oh, there's more. Defeat a Luxtructosaurus? We have to defeat a dinosaur sleeping in the pit of a volcano. Well, isn't that convenient? I mean, it feels like we just got here. Is this something we really want to do now? This could be the end of our playthrough if we do it wrong. Like mature, responsible adults, let's think this through. But first, a dino nugget break. Well, I'd attempt to make the armor set first, but we need the shards, and these things are only dropped by the boss. That's the boss. Look at that thing. Well, it's now or never. Oh my... Wasn't expecting that. So, where is he? I think we have to turn the shaders off. Oh wait, no, never mind. Do we actually have to fight him up here? He seemed like such a big enemy. Oh, he's over there. How did you get over there? Oh, you just shoot fire. Oh! But you're not that strong. Sorry about the lag. For some reason, the closer I get to this thing, the worse my game gets. Oh no, that does damage. Shaders off, we shouldn't have any problems. Well, maybe we weren't so close to the water. Maybe that's a good thing? Oh, that's his head. Hi. I'm just gonna slice your head. I don't think you can do anything about it. No, you's just taking it. What the? You put yourself in a really bad spot. I can't believe this. This feels so cheap. But this is how it's gotta be. And you are dead. Easiest boss we've ever done. I can't believe it played out like that. Uh-oh. You're not gonna explode, are you? And you drop... What is that? Is that the trophy? Gauntlet of Extinction. We'll look at that right now. We want the shards. Yeah, alright. We got 9 of these things. What is that? Is that a spell? That is a spell. We almost missed this. Primordial Steed. No way. Oh my god. There it is. Our ride is here. How are we supposed to get around with this, though? Ow, 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 oh, oh, oh. It says we're getting trampled. I can't imagine how, because we're riding the thing. Are you stomping on me? So there's a bar down there that's charging up. I don't know what it's for or what it does, but hopefully when we take a step forward, we won't take damage. Here we go. Ow. No, I still take damage. What a stupid mount. Why would I want this? Something that kills you when you ride it? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Oh my god, you still stomped on me. We're just gonna wait for you to despawn. Useless thing. We also have the Gauntlet of Extinction. Let's see how this works. So I'm just gonna test this on you. Hope you don't mind. Oh. Does it have any special abilities aside from punching? Nope, I think it's just a really tough punching glove. We also got 9 tectonic shards. We're going to convert it into ingots, and with it, we'll upgrade our armor set. 1 piece for each set. We still have to make the base armor, and we're missing something. The only thing we're missing is the nature rune, which is basically a blank runestone surrounded by poisonous potatoes. I don't have any blank runestones either, which you can make by taking an arcane ingot and surrounding it with shiverstone. In fact, crafting one of these just so happens to be one of our quests. The only problem is getting the poisonous potatoes. I don't think I've ever seen one in this playthrough. To be honest, I don't think potatoes even grow down here, or I should say up here. We may have to descend back into the depths. Check it out. While I was trying to think of a plan, I came across this cave painting here. We have what looks like, I guess, a raptor, some bugs or lobster, triceratops, pteranodons, and the sun. At least I think that's the sun, or it could be the ambers up there. Everything but a potato. You know what? I think I'm keeping the shaders off for the rest of the video. This actually looks much better in terms of visibility. Poor viewers. I know the last video was very dark. You guys could barely see, and I could barely see while editing. So we'll just stick to this for now. This place doesn't give off the same vibe, though. I really liked how the ground was glowing and it just overpowered everything. Now it's kind of dull. There it is, folks. If there was going to be a poisonous potato, it'll be in there. That's where the apothecarist, the guy that makes the medicines and stuff, it's in that house over there. I'll even settle for a regular potato. All we need is a source of spuds that we can grow, and hopefully one of them will be poisonous. Hopefully they have what we need here. The last time we visited one of these places, the original owner was a little aggressive. Maybe the case again, so let's just take care of him. Ow. Ow. No. No. God, that was close. Okay, so he dropped a bunch of ink. Ooh. So now that he's gone, let's search for this thing. Where would it be? In here? No, nothing but bottles. What about there? No, more bottles and a fire resistance potion, which I don't need. I will take this potion of healing, though. Drink that. What about at the top of this tower? There's got to be something. Oh, I remember there was a bedroom we could check. There's a back door here. And one more chest. Nothing. Are you serious? I mean, we're getting more arcane essence. That's good, but no potato. Okay, this is our last chance. This barrel right here, it can generate one. Oh my god, we got him. All right, we got 3 of them, actually. Perfect. And a bunch of other stuff. Judging by the look of this crafting recipe, we're going to need a lot more. Okay, it's time for Plan B. Let's take a look at the map here. I have no doubt that there it is. There is a village over here. At least I think that's a village. And if you recall from the last video, the villages have farms, which may have potatoes for us. Like I said before, all we have to do is get a steady supply of potatoes and we'll be set. Alright, I think this is the same village we visited last time. Let's take a look. So, let's see, we got wheat, carrots, beetroots, looks like everything but potatoes. What about the upper level here? Nothing but wheat, and it's all wheat. Wow, what are the odds? Okay, I think we have a problem. If we want potatoes, we're gonna have to get them from a zombie. Luckily for us, there were zombie spawners back in the dinosaur level, which is all the way back up there. Wait and walk around. Hopefully we'll find a spawner soon. Actually, I want to try something. Am I crazy for thinking you can plant poisonous potatoes? No, you can't. Darn! Okay, we actually need a real one. Just got an achievement for radioactive ruins. Where are the radioactive ruins at? Oh, this cave has little particles of green. So, these things are trying to crush me. And I can't hit them. They're trying to drop these weighted Hold on. They really didn't do anything. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, we got one of them, and the achievement worthless. Who's worthless, me or the enemy? You know what, we gotta take cover. Gotta find a cave, gotta find a cave, gotta find a cave. I think we'll be safe in here. Oh! Well, look at that! No potatoes, but not a problem. These things should be spawning soon, and hopefully we'll get one. Come on, give me a potato. Okay, we have a carrot. A carrot, but no potato. And look at that. The drop chance for a carrot is the same as that of a potato, 2.5%. We are so unlucky. Okay, we have a ton of stuff on the floor here. Oh, finally. This spot right here, this should do the trick. We'll put some torches down here, turn our bones and convert them into bone meal. And now, it's time to do a little agriculture. Haha, there it is. So all we have to do is expand this farm and we should be set. Alright, so we're going to take these poisonous potatoes and multiply them with regular potatoes. You surround the poisonous potato with the regular potatoes and that gives you 4 additional poisonous potatoes. I wonder if this will be enough. Thank God these heavy bones give you 6 bone meal for each bone. Alright, so we're going to take our shiver stone here that we have from the Undergarden, put an arcane ingot in the middle. That's going to give us some blank runestones. In this case, we'll only need 2. And now that we have the runestones, once again we'll take our poisonous potatoes, surround the runestone with them. That gives us a nature rune. And we only need 4 of them. We already have 3. I think we have a 4th one here somewhere. I guess we only have 3. Ooh, that looks like a good source of fertilizer. Alright, we're gonna have to be very careful here. Ah! Oh my gosh! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Burn, 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 burn. Oh, he did not like that. We're gonna have to put some distance between us and that thing before we charge up again. Oh no, it's on cooldown! And I don't think we can survive another bite. We need a ranged weapon. So that is the Tremorsaurus. And it earned its name. Come on, stay in range. There we go. Just have to stay far enough. Beautiful. And there are the bones we need. Alright, let's go ahead and grow some more potatoes here. Should be enough. And now, we finally have enough to make ourselves the last nature rune. And with these 4 runes, we can craft the primordial set. This is a pretty big deal, little buddy. You don't get it, but we're one step closer to getting out of here. Back in your bucket. First we'll make the hood, then the chest plate. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves the primordial set. Let's put it on, see how it looks on us. Okay, that is definitely a look. We look a little more prehistoric than I anticipated. The hood is not my favorite, but what are you gonna do? From here, we're gonna have to upgrade it into the tectonic set using our tectonic ingots and a new special type of smithing template. One that's comprised of big bones, arcane ingots, amber curiosity, and pewin sap, which you can get by cooking pewin branches. I'm assuming that one of these is a pewin tree? That would be so. Okay. Now, how do we get the branch? Oh, it did work. All right, we got 19 branches. If that's not overkill, I don't know what is. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a furnace because for some reason, every time I make one, it never sticks around. And we'll smelt these branches into the sap we need. And then all that's left to do is the expensive practice of multiplying our templates. Is that not the recipe? There we go. Now that we have our sap, we're gonna have to make our way back to the ceiling. You see that amber up there? That has something called amber curiosity. You may recall that we used it to create the device that summoned the last boss we fought. Well, we need another, and that's the place to get it. Eesh, we are going to avoid you. Turn this off for better visibility, but yeah, we are going to avoid that one. There they are, those beautiful chunks of amber ready to be collected. Now, I wonder if amber curiosity looks like any other block of amber, or if it has a distinct look. It wasn't really made clear to me when I collected it last time. Wow, this thing breaks so easily. Oh my god, it's another one. I think we'll just go around it. Alright, let's make 4 of these things. Wow, this Modpack never fails at giving you an expensive crafting recipe. We got 'em! 4 of these smithing templates. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I thought we smelted these things, but we have to craft them? We're gonna need more amber. Now, the beauty of getting these amber curiosities, it resembles that of collecting flint. Every time you break these amber blocks, there's a chance that an amber curiosity will drop. So all we have to do is keep recycling and breaking the blocks we have here, and eventually, just like that, we'll have 4 in no time. And just maybe, a little bit of Fortune 3 will improve our odds. So you may be surprised to see that I've had to take a slight detour to the Nether. Reason being, well, we're descending back down to the Undergarden. This recipe calls for 4 arcane ingots. And to get that, we have to collect arcane essence, which I will add is once again down in the Undergarden. But the reason I'm in a forest specifically is because I'm looking for ender pearls. You see, every time I need to go back to the Undergarden, I have to descend through 3, maybe 4 layers of, like, all of this. It's too much. It's too much of a distance. Well, as it turns out, there are waystones in this mod pack, and to craft them, we need this. A warp stone comprised of 4 ender pearls, 4 amethyst, and an emerald. Getting the other ingredients should be fine, but the ender pearls, well, we need to kill endermen, which I'm pretty sure spawn in this biome. Although I'm a little concerned because I have yet to see one. I'm beginning to think we have a defective forest here because nothing is spawning. I guess we'll have to make our way to another one because this is taking way too long. Although we found diamonds, so that makes up for it. Alright, well, we made it. More piglins and a structure, and that's an enderman, but not the one I'm looking for. No ender pearls, are you kidding me? What is this? Are they coming from here? Is there a spawner, or... Oh! I guess the problem just solved itself. And then the last thing we need is amethyst. I think we can find it in one of these towers. Taking out these enemies shouldn't be a problem. Oh. We actually mined our way into a cell. No amethyst yet. No enemies either. Oh, there you are. Ow! Ah! Amethyst. And a block of amethyst. Okay, we can use this. Oh, thank God, there's a ton of it up here. We're gonna cook up some cobblestone, make it into regular smooth stone. Now you're probably wondering, how is he going to make amethyst out of amethyst blocks? Well, with a cutting board. You see, it comes down to a very complicated process. You take your block of amethyst, put it on the cutting board, and then you take a big ol' hammer and you crush it down. And like that, 6 amethyst shards. With all of our items combined, we get this. 1 warp stone. Put the warp stone in the middle, surround it with some stone and obsidian at the bottom. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a waystone. Now what does this mean for us exactly? It means that every time we want to get down here, all we have to do is click the waystone and it'll teleport us here. Now this one, we're always going to keep on us. That way, wherever we are, if we need to get down here, we'll have the means of doing so. Alright, time to find more arcane ingots. This is a unique structure. I've never seen one of these before. Will we get arcane ingots in here? What about in the main tower? Still nothing. I did see an entrance to a basement down there, and that is a pyromancer. Oh, you were gonna drop something. Ow, 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 oh. Why don't we go back and heal? Alright, this time we'll play it safe and equip our shield. That way, if he chooses to spam his fire attack, we'll be safe. Why can't I block with this? There we go. Come on, stop moving. Ah, finally. Alright, we got some arcane essence and a rune of... What is that? A fire rune. That may be useful later. I did see a basement down there. Hopefully there's more arcane essence or maybe arcane ingots. Huh. Oh! The plot thickens. Got a whole lab down here. Ah, just what I wanted to see. In the last video, people were commenting how much it hurt them to see me walking past a bunch of chests, which I didn't even know were there. So now we're going to be a little more thorough. Ah, look at that. Little door hidden behind the corner. Another level. See, this is why you gotta be thorough. We just discovered what looks like an entire dungeon. Shaders off for this one, just for the sake of visibility. Let's see. Nothing, and a fire scroll. Looks like a lot of this has collapsed. Is there a secret tunnel behind the rubble? No. Okay, good thing we checked, though. Nothing, nothing. Junk, junk, junk. Wait. Yeah, that's junk. And then we have the cellar. Looks like he stores all of his drinks down here, because there is nothing of value aside from bottles. Well, this was a very productive find. Alright, we're out of here. Okay, I have 54 arcane essence in my inventory. I think I have a little more in my backpack too. That leaves us with 6 more arcane steel ingots. Huh, looks like we're still a few short. Although it doesn't have to be that way. There is a dungeon over here, which means we can probably finish what we started. I'm talking about defeating the Dead King, which at minimum drops 28 essence, 45 if we're lucky. We better make our way over there. There it is. I wonder if that's the same one we did last time. Ah, the boss room. Come on, man, I don't remember fighting this thing. So many enemies. Okay, Where is he? I'm a little bothered by the fact that I don't see him. Don't tell me he's in here. Oh my god, he is. Not gonna do this again. That's right. We got some cool magic around. Jeez, you still pack a punch. There we go. Burn, 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 burn. Oh my gosh, that just destroyed him! You're still alive?! Phase 2. Why did I forget that they usually have a phase 2? Wow, wow. Okay, we're gonna have to use our teleport to stay out of his fire. I don't like that he disappears. Where does he go? Oh, he's in the wall. Wait a minute, this works. Oh, you got Vexes. A lot of Vexes. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna heal, and then we're gonna go back for another run. We are fast now. We can do damage. There's nothing he can do about it. Oh, that did some serious damage to you. He may be outside the arena. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's him over there. Die! What's gonna be me or him? And it was me, thank God. Get these Vexes off of me. Oh, I swear, if I die because of Vexes. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I saw Arcane Essence in that death drop, and he dropped a lot of stuff. We got the Necronomicon. Hold on, let's get somewhere dry and explore everything we got. Alright, sorry for the messy inventory, but that's just how I roll. So, we have a lot of Arcane Essence, Legendary Ink, and the Necronomicon. Another spellbook. Unfortunately, he didn't drop his staff. There's a 50% chance of that unless we missed it. Well, that's a shame. I was looking forward to that one. And I'm just making sure that none of these guys picked it up. I think he summoned all of these. Alright, I think we have everything we need from this area. Let's go back. Alright, so we have our iron ingots. Let's go ahead and combine them with the Arcane Essence again. And now, I think we have more than enough for our purposes. Well, my friends, I believe the time has come to make our armor. I want you to bear witness to this little guy. Why don't you ever look at me when I'm talking to you? Right, wait. Come on. There, perfect. Yeah, let's make some armor. Oh, so it's gonna be like that, huh? One tectonic ingot, and my god, was it a labor of love to get that. But it feels so good to have it now. Look at that beautiful trail it leaves behind when you drag it across the screen. I believe we'll need 4 of these. And now that we have 4 ingots and 4 templates, it's time to make some armor. 1 template, 1 chest plate, 1 ingot, 1 beautiful armor piece. And with that, we have it. We actually match with our little buddy now. Look at that. I look just like you. Now, when comparing this with the other armor set that we were wearing, I think this one is a little weaker in terms of armor points. Maybe once we enchant this, it'll be up to par for our standards. Right, guy? Alright, let's go enchant this thing. I don't know why I thought this could swim. You can swim! How am I supposed to ride that? Hello, gentlemen. Would anyone be so kind as to point me to the nearest enchanting table? Ah, that looks promising. Protection 4 on the helmet. Ooh, I got him breaking 3 as well. Protection 4 on the chest plate. I guess we can get feather falling 4. Oh, and double jump. Look at that. I love this. And then finally, we have no choice but to go with protection 3 for our pants, because I've gone through multiple books and I can't seem to cycle through the enchantments to get the one I want. There it is, our fully enchanted armor set. It is good to be back, and on top of that, we are enchanted. Ow. Hey, what does that even do? See that little bar recharging up there? I think it has something to do with the fact that when we take fall damage, we do a stomp on the ground. Let's give it a try. We'll do it over here. Well, that does something. Now, according to this, we've accomplished just about everything. Well, not everything. There are a couple of side quests that we can do, which I'm leaning towards because, well, I'm a completionist. Kinda. One of them is to obtain a Tremorsaurus egg. And that is a Tremorsaurus. So where's the egg? Is that the egg? No, that's a Subpteranodon egg. But we do know that these are nests. So wherever these nests are, there's a chance of finding an egg. Maybe the egg we need. So I just discovered that we can't find Tremorsaurus eggs. The only way to get them is by breeding 2 of these dinosaurs together. Now, to breed them, first we have to tame it. And to do that, we have to feed it A salad. You heard me correctly. A salad. Now, who's ever heard of a T-Rex, which is what the Tremorsaurus is, eating a salad? I don't know if there's a level of irony there that I'm missing, but you know what? We're gonna go with it. So to make the salad, we'll need 3 ingredients: a tree star, a fiddlehead, and some pine nuts. And now these curly ferns, they drop fiddleheads, I believe. No, they don't. Now, where exactly do we get fiddleheads from? Oh my god. That's acid. That's not what we want, but you know what? That may be useful later. Oh, there it is. This small, insignificant-looking weed. This is a fiddlehead. And we're gonna need a few of them. I don't think we're gonna get this on the first try. Wait a minute, folks. There may be hope in the form of these curly ferns. Don't you see some resemblance between these two plants? Well, I've just discovered that if you take these curly ferns and you go up to this triceratops, this grottoceratops. Ow! Oh my gosh! I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. All we have to do is feed this guy the ferns that we have, and he'll leave behind a fiddlehead for us. Did you see that? They eat the plants. And once they eat them, they leave behind the fiddleheads. We gotta feed him more. But he doesn't want to take it from my hand. What if I just place him in front of you? Yeah! Alright, hold on. I think this will work. Make a nice little patch for you, and you can just graze and leave behind everything we need. Not hungry anymore, huh? We have 18 fiddleheads. I think that should be enough. Next, we have to get tree star leaves. And that tree is just the thing we need. Better drop them. Oh, that was easy. So I'm pretty sure the tree stars only drop from the blocks that have the actual leaves on them. The last and final ingredient we need are pine nuts, which we can get from this Puin tree. I believe all we have to do is break the branches, and if we're lucky, we'll get some pine nuts. 1 pine nut. So it took a while, but we have all the ingredients. We'll combine the tree star with the, what is this, the fiddlehead, and then lastly the pine nuts. Makes a serene salad. I think I finally understand how this is supposed to work. So dinosaurs, specifically the Tremorsaurus, I assume it's a carnivore. And I think that by force feeding it this salad, we're going to be able to change its diet. Now, we can't just go up to that thing and feed it salad. There are steps to doing this, like making a primitive club, which you're supposed to do when you're not getting attacked by a pack of raptors. For this to work, we have to take the Kayad or Cyad tree, the tops of these things. I don't know what it's called. Then we take a big bone and combine it with both of the plants. That makes what looks like a very large leg of meat, but don't be fooled. It's a primitive club. And then from here, I think we just have to hit it. Should knock it out for a few seconds, giving us enough time to feed it salad. Alright, let's give it a try. There we go. Eat the salad. Oh! He does not like salad. Does not like salad at all. Come on, stay stunned. Uh-oh. I mean, I don't blame him. I'm not really the biggest salad fan either. Ah, finally we got it. Alright, so we have 1 Tremorsaurus tamed. And we can actually ride on its back without getting killed, unlike the other dinosaur mount. So cool. So I think from here we have to tame another one. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. We still have plenty of salad left. There it is. Target number 2. We're gonna get you a mate. That way we can take the egg. How do I get you to sit? There you go. Thank you. It's basically the same process. Bash him on the head, feed him the salad. Come on. We're trying to make the miracle of life happen. Eat the salad. Oh my gosh. What is the hitbox on this thing? Finally. So we have 1 dinosaur, 2 dinosaurs. Let's make 3. All we have to do is feed him some dinosaur chops. Here is yours. And here is yours. Alright, make the magic happen. There. So as you can see, the T-Rex is digging a hole in the ground where it's gonna lay its egg. I guess that was the female. And there's the egg. Look at that, on a fern thatch, no less. I've read that it takes about 10 Minecraft days for this to hatch, 4 if it's on a fern thatch. And it's on a fern thatch. So to get the achievement, all we have to do now is break the egg. I don't even know if we have Silk Touch. Fortune, efficiency, and breaking, backstabbing. No Silk Touch. Uh-oh. So here's the problem. For this to work, I have to mine the egg, and I don't have Silk Touch. What I do have is an enchanting table and 27 opportunities to get it. Here's what I'm gonna do. It's not foolproof, but it's all we got. We're gonna enchant these shovels until we get it. Pretty sure you can get Silk Touch at level 1. And that, my friends, is how you waste 27 levels. Alright, I don't know what we're gonna do. There is no way to break this egg, and we really need to break this egg. If we want Silk Touch, we're gonna have to trade for it. It's time to teleport to the Undergarden. See how useful that is? Isn't that just the most convenient thing? We have 4 days to get Silk Touch, because in 4 days that egg is going to hatch, with or without us. It's better for the egg to hatch with us, because then it'll be tamed. Alright folks, we're here. The village where we're gonna trade for our Silk Touch book. After all, we have plenty of emeralds. This shouldn't be a problem. There you are, my good man. You're kind of expensive. So I've gone ahead and broken the lectern. That way he can get unemployed. We'll reroll his enchantments until he gives us what we want. Oh, look at that. This is gonna be a while. I don't need you, by the way. Get out. You're not going anywhere until you give me what I want. Don't shake your head at me. Wall running, propel, punch, sliding, lucky throw. You know, that's the only problem with mod packs. When you're trying to get a very specific enchantment, it's a little difficult when the mods add like dozens of extra enchantments. Makes something like getting Silk Touch an impossible task. Oh my god! Finally! Alright, we have our book, we have our chipped anvil. We can probably get a couple more uses out of this. Let's go ahead and apply this to our Ignitium pickaxe. Does it have any enchantments? And the egg, oh my gosh, it's on the verge of hatching. Beautiful. We have the egg. Now the reason we wanted this egg so badly was so that we could unlock this. Oh, well, I was under the impression that there were going to be more branches, because to be honest, in a separate world I went ahead, but I guess that's not the case until we collect the Immortal Embryo, which we can only get by accessing the 5th layer. That's right, folks. We have to break through the ceiling one more time. But how's that possible if we didn't make a pickaxe? Well, I just found out that you don't need a pickaxe to get to the 5th layer. I'll be back, I promise. Jeez, I almost got crushed by that gravel. We're taking a different path. We are at the obsidian layer, although I'm a little worried that we won't be able to break through. This is gonna take a minute. Wow, we have got to put efficiency on this pickaxe or something. If you look at the top, it says we can't break it because it's not diamond, but this is the only tier pickaxe that will take us to layer 5. We're gonna be here for a while. The deep, frozen ocean. Judging by this map, it is... What the heck was that? Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that noise? Like I was saying, it's all ocean. So what are we supposed to do when we actually break through? We don't have water breathing. I'm hearing all sorts of creepy sounds right now, and I'm not a fan. I'm also not a fan of the fact that this place is nothing but obsidian. I just want to break through. Oh. I don't know if you guys saw that massive creature. There are air pockets down here and a whale? Just an entire whale? And because whales are mammals, I don't think this thing is gonna die. Oh, there's a bunch of whales. Wait, where's all the water? We got fish, we have whales, we have what look like some type of, what is this, a whale shark? No water though. Unless it's designed like this on purpose. What is this? Is this a colony of shrimp? It's krill swarm. Okay, there's a ton of stuff going on down here. But first, we're gonna wanna mark our exit. I feel bad that these things are out here. Alright, our exit's right here. I guess we're just gonna keep digging. So we're probably still too deep in the ground to actually break through the ocean. What I'm also wondering is what happens if we swim to the top of the ocean? Are we gonna hit another ceiling, or will we actually get to the surface? Oh my gosh, we forgot to look at the quest log. And there's only one thing on here. Find the Abyssal Chasm, the deepest part of the ocean, with the Explorer's Compass. Home to a creature known as the Hullbreaker, which we'll have to kill. But, like I said, we have yet to get to any ocean, and we are already, God, so many blocks up. We've hit water. I repeat, we have hit water, and it is cold. Oh my gosh! No, 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 no. Alright, we cannot go into that water. Oh, it's because we're in the deep frozen ocean. We're on layer 39. Let's go to our map and change that to layer 39. We're looking at layer 7 right now. Layer, just 39, close enough. So there is an entire complex if we go north. All of it's still deep frozen ocean, and then this over here is deep ocean. And that is the abyssal chasm. That's where we want to be. I think we'll have to utilize the cave systems then. Make a trail and get to this side. What a waste of time digging the staircase, but at least now we know. Next stop, whatever this building is. You know what we should have brought? The drill. Oh, I should have brought the drill. It's too late now. Time to keep digging forward. Look at that. We're basically right under it. All we have to do now is dig a staircase and we should be inside of the building. Oh, we even have a little checkpoint here. And a mimic? Fake chest? You almost fooled me. What is that? Heart Scarf of Invisibility. Makes the player invisible when moving cautiously. Okay, we may want this. Don't know when we're gonna use it. Can we even put it on? Nope, looks like we don't have a slot for it. Oh well. Alright, up to the temple. Sorry it's been a lot of digging, but that's just the nature of this layer. I hope the water doesn't freeze us here, otherwise that's gonna be a problem. We've hit brick, folks. I repeat, we have hit bricks. Will we freeze when we break through? What is inside? Sunken in the sea, so this is called the Sunken City. And judging by the footprint it takes on the map, that is the appropriate name. I was expecting to see water by now. Oh, there it is. And this water is... oh, it's cold. The water is cold. The water is very cold. Ow, we can't even step in it for 10 seconds. All right, what if we swim? I'm sure there's an air pocket in there. Let's give it a try. Oh, there's enemies. Ow. Ooh. Ooh, there's a lot of enemies. Yeah, they are not friendly at all. Okay, we just handle those like champs, but look at this place. It's massive. How close to the water do we want to be anyways? The water may as well be lava. If we go in there, we're going to die. Ow! Stupid thing. Give me the... ah, yeah, finally this spell is useful. What about you? We'll just take them all out while we see them. There's a chest up there. There are blocks on the edges up there. Well, there's a number of ways we can go. Guess we'll take this aqueduct, or this sewage duct, whatever it is, and take it to the middle over here. Alright, we are out of the water, and thank God for it. I've never been happier to be on dry, well, ground. Not really land, is it? Oh, that's a big one. Let's see how they like fire. Ah, they're not fans, are they? Surprisingly weak. Nowhere near as strong as I expected, just based on their appearance, but I'm not complaining. That's a good thing. Don't want to lose our way, so we'll mark this here with tough. And I think this is the center over here. A lot of enemies to deal with. So the question remains, do we want to stay here and explore this? Because I feel like there's a boss battle here. It's kind of giving me the vibe I've been here before in another mod pack. I think I have, but I'm not sure. We are very close to the Abyssal Chasm. Here's what we'll do. We'll make our way to the left around the ring and get to warmer waters. We won't die in the deep ocean from, what is it, frostbite? Whoa, wait a minute, hold on. There is a ton of stuff going on over here. What is that altar? And more amethyst just in case we need it. And up here, we have some magic stuff going on up here. A compass. Just a regular Minecraft compass. Oh, that may be important. Allows for longer underwater exploration without the risk of drowning. Ladies and gentlemen, talk about the score of the century. With this, I think we basically have water breathing. I could be wrong. And then on this side, can we find anything just as valuable? Arcane Essence. I should probably be collecting that. Ooh, this one has boots. Amphibian boots. Accelerates the swimming speed depending on its duration. Grants player the ability not to consume air while underwater. Gills? I think we'll want these as well. Anything that will provide us an advantage underwater. Oh, and then I just realized for the breath control, we only have temporary water breathing for 8.6 seconds. Hold on, we can reroll the stats. Do we dare gamble? Yeah, why not? 7? 9. Oh, okay. 9 is pretty good. I think 9 is, what does it go up to? Oh, geez, that just used our entire XP bar. Never mind. Okay, let's go put our water breathing to the test. I feel vibrations under the ice. What ice? Are we under ice or over ice? What is this? What am I being targeted by? What is that? A giant death beam just shot from the sky and it just made a hole in the ceiling. What is the implication of that? Look at that perfect hole. Oh, it's that thing. Okay, yeah, he's got to go. He's got to go. All right. On the bright side, even though we did nearly get annihilated by a laser, we do have a means of getting out now. Let's see how long this snorkeling mask can actually keep us alive for. So far, it looks like it's keeping us alive indefinitely. We are out. Oh, no. Well, there's a countdown now. Let's see if there's actually a surface. If there isn't, we are in trouble. Nope. Uh-oh. Yikes, 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 yikes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Barely made it. Okay, well, how about this? What if we put on the boots? The boots that make us swim faster. Let's swap them out with the running shoes. I don't feel like I'm swimming any faster. Wait a minute, what if we teleport? Does that work? Oh, it does work. Works really well. I see what looks like a surface. Oh, no way. What? What? I think we're stuck. Yeah, we are stuck. What is this? I can teleport outside. Is this breaking the game? Hold on, let's see if this is breaking the game. I'm gonna teleport, but I'm gonna land on the ice. Ah, what? What? Uh-oh. What is this? I think we just exploited the game. Somehow we were able to get to the... well, not somehow, we teleported. I don't think we were supposed to do that. We just skipped to a whole nother layer, the other side. I don't even know this dimension. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we skipped a step. I don't think we were supposed to go to the surface. Let's go back. Well, at least now you know. If you want to get out of here, that's the method. We'll just teleport our way back to the bottom. Wow, this goes far. That was definitely an experience. Not one I'd recommend. But let's do this the right way. We're trying to get here. Alright, you know what? We're just going to break through here. I think there is a cave with a big air pocket inside. That'll be the way we'll head north. Ah, yes, perfect. Tons of mobs, though. Not what I wanted. So I've been tunneling, and I think we're on the edge of the ocean here because there is a new type of block, abyssmarine. That's gotta be the abyss. Come on, let's take a look. All we have to do is break through a couple of layers, and we should hit water. Ah, there it is. And that is a scary, scary fish. Are we in the abyss? I can't tell. You know what? Let's go out, get some air, and then we'll teleport down. My fear is that we're going to see something insane that's probably going to want to kill us. Ah, okay, we did it. We're in the abyss. The only problem is that we don't have a means of exploring it properly. Like, we need a submarine or a scuba tank or something. Let's check out the quest log and see if there's anything that can help us. So it looks like we have a few more options, but nothing that implies how we're going to breathe in the water. The next quest, the Lassophobia, involves the death of a Hullbreaker, a Leviathan-class predator. It's probably a reference to Subnautica, a game I've never played, but I guess a lot of people have. Now, there is a submarine here, added by Alex's Caves. I just don't know how to get it because, well, it's uncraftable. I'm clicking on it, no recipes coming up, which means we're probably going to have to find one. Now, where exactly are we supposed to find something like that? I have no idea. Maybe down there. Oh, look at that. We're already running out of air. Well, we've hit the bottom. I think this is the bottom. Nope, it goes even deeper. Oh my god. Can we get air from this? We can get air from this. I just heard a submarine sound. Time for air. I just realized something. Seeing as how we've been using our scuba mask, we now have the ability to level it up. You see, this thing gains XP every time we use it. And now that we have a point here, I think we can increase the breath duration. Here we go. From 9.4 to 11.3. Not bad at all. From what I've read, you can find submarines at random. All you have to do is just search the walls of these abysses, and if you're lucky, you'll come across the ruins of an old base. I wonder, does the old door method still work? Do these still make air pockets? Well, there's our answer. Every time we need air, we'll just place a door. So far, no submarines yet, and nothing that remotely resembles an underwater base. But I think if we keep at it, we'll eventually find something. Like that! That looks like something. Uh-oh. Air. Oh, I need air. Ah, there we go. Sword. This is a little more ancient than I had hoped. No submarine, no tech. But we do have a bucket of water. And a helmet with respiration. That could be useful. So with this, we should last much longer in the water. This respiration is working like a charm. Look at our air consumption. We can hold our breath way longer now. Plus, we have these fireworks. I'm not really sure what the purpose of these are for, but I guess it's nice to have fireworks. We'll probably celebrate when we get out. We'll hold on to these until then. That is an ocean monument. We're gonna get mining fatigue, which means we won't be able to break our door. You know what? Let's stop somewhere, look at the map. Maybe we can find anything that resembles a structure, because I'm not finding anything out here like this. I can't tell the difference between up and down anymore. It looks like there are some structures just south of here. Multiple structures, actually. South it is. Oh no, this looks pretty old. I was hoping for something a little more modern. I don't know, maybe a submarine base? That is a huge skeleton. I don't know what that belongs to, but if there's another one and it's alive, I'm not trying to come face to face with it. Hold on a minute. I was just tinkering with the map. That looks like something we want. Looks like a glass dome. And it's not that far from where we are. Wait a minute, there's a bunch of these. There's actually a little bit of hope. Let me take my door, make our way over there. We should be coming up on it. I see it on the mini-map. Alright, there it is. It's up against the seawall. I feel vibrations under the ice. Shoot, that's what it said before I got blasted by a laser. I think this is what we want. Yes, 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 yes. This is it. Oh my goodness. This is just what we needed. Thank God for the map. Alright, folks. We have a submarine. Does it function, though? I don't know. Looks like this thing has been here for a while. Wonder what else is in this base. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is outside? What the heck is that? And why is it above the glass? If this was any other game, I'd be a little worried right now, but because this is Minecraft, I'm pretty confident that this thing isn't going to break through the blocks. We're not trying to fight that. Let's just mind our own business. Oh, what the? Did it hurt me? Is it trying to hurt me? Is that why it's hovering over the air pocket? Let's try this. Oh, it did not like that. What is this? Mother of what? Mother of the maze? Alright, Mother of the maze, you are in my way, and I just want to launch a submarine. So you're gonna have to go. Wow, this thing is huge. Whoa, 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 whoa. Free stuff, free stuff. Abyssal amethyst. Prismarine and sharp bones. Maybe we want sharp bones. Anyways, back to what we were doing before we got attacked by some crazy monster. Does the submarine work? I'd love to know. Before I figure that out, why is there redstone here? Sorry, I'm going to have to spoil the surprise. As much as I'd love to figure out how this works, I'm just going to see what these pistons are hiding. Nothing. Doesn't look like they're hiding anything. Alright, let's go inside the submarine. Okay. Well, we can move it back and forth. We're not in the water yet, which I wonder, are we able to even break this and collect it? Uh-oh. Well, the item didn't drop. I think we just destroyed it. We're gonna have to find another one. Not to worry, this wasn't the only base. There is another one just north. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Alright, we're in good hands. We're good, guys. Not to worry. Everything is under control. That's probably what the redstone mechanic does, by the way. Wait, why is there a health bar? That's so cool! How do we close the door, though? What is that health bar for? Well, now I'm curious. Place the door down. Maybe we can see. What the? Just took heavy damage from God knows what. And it just destroyed the inside of this base. What did that? Oh, wait, that doesn't say vivid. That says void. Void blossom. Well, it's probably a big flower? Although, why would there be a flower down here? Guys, am I blind? I don't see anything that resembles a flower down here. So where did I get attacked from? I just realized something when peeling the layers on the map. Right next to me, there is an entire circular dome-ish area, I guess. I have a feeling that's where the Void Blossom is, because honestly, I mean, just look at everything else. Doesn't this one circle look a little out of place? Let's see if we're able to take a little peek. Here's hoping it's nothing too serious. After all, we're just here to get a submarine. Remember that. We have a moss block. And that is an entire chamber. And that is the biggest flower I have ever seen. Oh my goodness. It doesn't see me, does it? Oh. Judging by that, I think it does. Oh! Okay, just for fun, I want to see how much damage we can do with our sword. We're going to teleport down, and then we'll teleport out. Here we go. Oh my gosh. You know what? That's not that bad, actually. Ow! Oh, it heals. Ah, we'll have to stay on it. You know what? We'll go all in. We'll keep it brief. Just hack and slice until this thing is dead. Ow, ow, ow. What if we do the fire? Fire always burns plants. There we go. We'll just spam that. How is it healing? These things are healing it. Gotta break the little flowers. Oh my gosh. How am I supposed to... I need to heal, like, seriously. No, 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 don't. Stop, 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 stop healing it, stop healing it, stop healing the flower. Why isn't it breaking? Oh, these are caged. Stupid thing. I can do double jump. It's respawning them. I've never fought a boss like this before. Actually, no, I take that back. The Ender Dragon. Basically the Ender Dragon on hard mode. Finish it off. Finish it off. This is it. You're dead. Right? Finally. Alright, that wasn't the worst boss battle we've ever done, but that thing definitely kept me on my toes. Did this boss even drop anything? I don't think it dropped anything, although we were able to recover our lost XP levels. Guys, I think we got cheated of our boss drops. This thing was supposed to drop void thorns and 2 crystal fruit. Alright, it's time to stop messing around. We have a mission. We have a submarine. Let's see how this is gonna work. So, space is to ascend, which we can't do because we're still in the air bubble. And then left shift is to descend. No, wait, that's not it. Left control is to descend. Oh my gosh. And then I changed the keybind here because it was conflicting with everything else. I set it to F for floodlights, so at least now we can see in the water. Look at that. All we have to do is push it in, and I think we'll be set. Here we go. Come on. Wait, you know what? I think we're going to have to get off and break the platform it's sitting on. I hope we don't have limited oxygen. That's going to be annoying. Okay, here we go. That should be more than enough space. And away we go. Here we go. And like that, the visibility is absolutely nothing. I guess it gets better the closer you get, but we're doing it. We're in the submarine, and we do have limited oxygen. Oh, it's a little laggy. Gotta watch those mines. You have to watch out for mines. I guess that's what blew up earlier. I thought it was the plant. Must have been a mine. Where do we want to go? Is this still technically the abyss? So we have to find a Hullbreaker, and I don't even know how we're gonna fight it when we get there. So we're just casually exploring the abyss. Uh-oh. Hear that pinging sound? We're picking up on something. Oh my gosh! I think that's what we're looking for. Oh, and it sees us. This thing is lag. It's kind of laggy to pilot this. Not gonna lie. Where'd it go? Shoot, we lost it. It's still nearby because the alarm's being set off, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there you are. There you are. Oh, jeez, it sees us. Uh-oh. At what point do we abandon ship? Here. Oh. Oh my gosh. That was a mistake. Oh wait, it doesn't really pursue all that much. Air. That would have been really bad. So that's our target. That is the Hullbreaker. It has become abundantly clear that we're not going to stand a chance fighting that thing out there in the open ocean. So it's time for plan B. Instead of fighting it out in the ocean, we're going to lure it in here, in the chamber of the former void plant. It doesn't matter how strong this thing is, no fish is immune to a lack of water. I'm going to dig this giant opening that leads straight into the center of this room. Hopefully, we can bait it in. It'll get caught in a current that I'm going to create, flow into the center, and then it'll suffocate. This is definitely wishful thinking, but we got to give it a try. Okay, I think that'll do it. All we have to do now is find a Hullbreaker. Let's see if this is actually going to work. Let's try baiting this enemy out of the water. All right, so far it's working. He's coming out of the water, and... well, there it is. Ow. And a lead. I wonder if we can leash the Hullbreaker. Imagine if we could. All right, so on top of luring the Hullbreaker, we have to get another submarine. Here we go, another submarine outpost. Thankfully, these things are actually pretty common. So now that we have our submarine, I want to share with you a fact about the Hullbreakers. As it turns out, they are very much attracted to light. Just like the ones given off by our submarine here. We're going to turn the light on, flash it in its face, and once we get close enough, once we have its attention, we're going to make a break for our little fishing area over here that I dug out. As soon as we hear that pulsing noise, we got to get out of here. Ugh, I hate that. Come on, where are you? Where is this thing? Uh-oh. I hear one. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Okay, it's not attacking because it doesn't see us. Once we turn the light on, that guy is going to be on the hunt. Okay, this is it. The fishing outpost is over there. Light on. Oh, he's attacking the glow squid right now. Okay, I guess the glow squid act as a light source. Oh my gosh, there's two of them. We only need one. Are they still occupied with the glow squid? Guys, I'm over here. Hello? Ow, something else is attacking. Oh, our submarine has visible damage. I was reading that you can repair this with a copper ingot. Pretty sure we have some. Alright, here we go. There we go, all better. Now back to the task at hand. I think I'm just gonna go in and punch it. Would that be unwise, going up to the Hullbreakers and just punching them? Showtime. Above or below? Eating glow squid. We're about to get your attention right now. I may or may not regret this. Oh. Well, he sees us now. I think we have it now. Come on. Get in here. Here we go. This is what we wanted. All right, how do we get it to come out now? How do we go about this? Unless. This may work. And I guess now all we have to do is that. This took way longer than it should have. Oh my gosh! Okay, that was too close. Well, now we know. The reach is stupidly far. There we go. Finally! Oh my goodness. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we just pulled that off. I mean, just barely, but still. It was agitating how long that took. Now, where are the drops? The immortal embryo. Looks like everything went well, although our sub did sustain some damage. Let's make our way for the exit. The difference between the abyss and the deep ocean is night and day. Oh my gosh, the visibility's so much better. I wonder if this is the building that we were in. Alright folks, we made it back. We are here in the primordial caves. And with us is an immortal embryo. Just the ingredient we needed. And now that we have it, we can combine it with more of the shards plus our egg to make a new egg. Wait a minute, do we have any more shards? Oh, thank God, we still have 5 more. I was about to take this catalyst, throw it into the volcano, and fight the dinosaur again. So the next step is to combine all these together, and the crafting recipe is pretty simple. I think the orientation is like this. Embryo on top, egg on the bottom, and then you surround it all with the tectonic shards. That gives us this Tremorzilla egg, which we now have, and this egg is a pretty big deal because it spawns a very special dinosaur. Now by this point, our quest log should have updated, but I think it hasn't because we have to do this. We gotta craft a nuclear bomb. That's right, a nuclear bomb. The reason we have to craft this bomb is because it's the only way we're going to be able to hatch this egg. We have to blow it up. To make the bomb, we're going to need a few things. A block of uranium, some uranium rods, 4 iron blocks, and what is that? Fissile core? An item dropped by the nuclear... An item dropped by the nuclear... I can't even say it. Nuclear? I think it's nuclear. If we peel back layers, we'll find that under the beautiful lush jungle, you'll find these massive toxic waste pits. Jeez, look at the size of this one. Known as the toxic caves, they are very radioactive. So if we're going to traverse them safely to get the materials we need to build our bomb, we have to make a hazmat suit, which means we need to make polymer plates, and those plates, they cost a lot of random stuff. One problem at a time. Let's just go to the biome. Well, folks, according to my map, we should be coming up on the toxic caves, and that looks pretty toxic. I don't know about you, but you don't want to fall in that. Let's see what happens. What just came out of the... What was that? Some toxic fish. Let's see what happens when we throw a piece of coal in here. Oh, that didn't sound pleasant. How do we get into the caves, though? Oh, I think we're here. I mean, aside from the green hue, it doesn't look very toxic in here. I wonder if there's a time limit we can spend before we get, I don't know, cancer. Hey, unrefined waste. According to this, we can make a waste drum with it. You know what? Seeing as how it resembles an ore, I'm going to go ahead and collect it. Hopefully coming in contact with this won't harm us. There we go. I forgot I was still wearing the scuba mask. We have our night vision goggles, now we can see. So we have some noxious fumes coming out of these vents here. I think we have to collect that stuff. And I think I just got what is this? Irradiated for 24 seconds. Okay, don't touch the fumes. But we still got to collect them. Lucky for me, I have one and only one glass bottle. Here we go. Ah, there it is. Give me that. We got it. We have a bottle of radon. I think we can check that off of our list. Wow, we are in the thick of it now. And on top of that, look at that structure over there. Oh, we almost fell into the acid. So we have the ruins of what looked like some type of nuclear plant? Although if that's the case, what are the implications of that in the lore? Because this is the dinosaur level. So why are there human ruins here? Yeah, aside from a cool build, there's not a lot here, unless I'm missing something. Most of these barrels are empty. Let's try for the water. Oh, wait a minute! Uranium! I think we need uranium. Oh, this is gonna be good. We will have our nuclear bomb in no time. Come to think of it, do we even need the hazmat suit anymore? I mean, we're irradiated, but doesn't seem like it's harming us in any way. A lot of drowned here, but they're just regular drowned. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff down here. We even have... What is that? Is that what I think it is? It is. There's sulfur as well. We will need our scuba mask, though. Let's eat some food, heal up, and go back for another dive. Huh. Strangely, I am not healing after eating the food. Can't help but wonder if that has something to do with my new effect. What about with the spells? Okay, healing doesn't work. That is what the irradiated effect does, so we do need the hazmat suit. We'll have to keep this brief and take as little damage as possible. We'll take the sulfur. Sulfur is priority. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, they are right on top of me. Stay away. Oh my gosh, there's so many! Where are they all coming from? Why did this have to be underwater? I wasn't expecting this much water in this video, believe me. Wait a minute, what if we mine it with fortune? If we mine it with fortune, do we get more? Oh, I think we do. Alright, we have 53 sulfur dust. I think that's more than enough. Let's go ahead and mine our uranium now, before it's too late. Alright, we're up to almost a stack of this stuff. Can't imagine that we'll need more. Something interesting about unrefined waste. It behaves like sand and gravel. It obeys gravity. Don't know why, but that's just how they made it. Okay, we have uranium, we have, what is this? Unrefined waste. We have a bottle of radon. We even have a lot of sulfur. The only thing we're missing now is that green goo right there. That's called toxic paste. And toxic paste is collected from gamma roaches. Now, I'm sure you can guess where we can find gamma roaches. The only problem is that I don't see any. According to the wiki, gamma roaches are neutral until they find someone with the irradiated effect, just like me. So, yeah, we're trying to find a pack of at least 8 of them. They do travel in packs. Ow! That is not a gamma roach. Stupid skeleton. I hate when the normal vanilla mobs get in the way. No gamma roaches, but I do see what looks like a nuclear creeper. I'm just gonna call them nuclear creepers. We have to be very careful not to set it off. Here we go. Uh-oh. Okay. I did not want to find out what was about to happen. I killed it, but it didn't drop anything except gunpowder. We're supposed to get the fissile core, but we didn't get the fissile core. Guess we'll have to keep looking. Is that what I think it is? Let's go get it. Come here, you. Well, that was easy. We got the U's. Wish there were more, though. There are more. But there's a bunch of random stuff in the way. Alright, night vision so we can see. What is that? Okay, we're gonna have to be very careful about our approach here. There was an enemy I've never seen before, and I'm not sure what it's gonna do to me. Doesn't help that I can't heal. Oh, he sees me. Oh, they all see me. Oh my god! Alright, good thing we took care of that. He just threw nuclear waste at me. Where's the rest of them? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing all that for? Alright, so they can pick up any enemies nearby. We're gonna have to be careful about that. There's a second one here. Where did it go? Ah, and then there's another creeper. Alright. I know we're spending a lot of time trying to make the hazmat suit. I haven't even confirmed if that's gonna keep me from getting irradiated. We're not gonna find out until I make it, so fingers crossed, it works. Beautiful. And there's the item we need. The fissile core. Alright, we have 8 of this disgusting goo. I think we're good to go. Oh, that one is supercharged. We don't have time for this. We'll come back. Can't fight if I can't heal. Alright, we have our bottle of radon, we have our toxic paste, we have sulfur dust, and now we'll put a clogram ingot down there to complete it all. This is a polymer plate. Let's get another scoop of this gross gas, and keep making more. We have the helmet, we have the chest piece, the pants, and of course, last but not least, the boots. Finally, please work, and jeez, that is a look. Oh my god. That's going in the thumbnail, I think. So, all we have to do is wait for this timer to go down, and once it gets to 0, we'll know whether or not this is actually what we need. And it's gone! Just like that, it's gone. Alright, finally, we are equipped to go explore this. I mean, we've been exploring this, but at least now we can heal. Oh, that's right. Our armor was giving us more health. I think we're gonna have to re-roll the value on this armor set here. Yeah, they're all ranked as common. That's not gonna cut it. We need more hearts. Oh, this isn't even compatible. Uh-oh. Alright, I guess we're just stuck like this. I don't believe it. Look at that. Oh, and they're despawning. We gotta get close. We gotta get closer. As long as we attack them from a distance, we should be fine. Come on! Ah, there we go. Okay. Alright, we have enough fissile cores to make our bomb. All we have to do is get more uranium. Actually, looking at the recipe now, I think we have more than enough uranium. I think we're all done here, guys. Jeez, that is a look. Look at that. Maybe we didn't do the hazmat suit after all. Oh, it is good to be out of the green. What a nightmare. Although, to be honest, it's not the worst place we've been to. Wait a minute, I'm still irradiated even though I'm out of the biome. Is it because I'm carrying the materials with me? Oh, that's gotta be it. Alright, we'll have to deal with them in a safe way. I'm gonna put these in a chest, and hopefully that will negate the effects. We'll put our waste drum, our uranium, our fissile core, that toxic paste, all of it. Even the suit, even the egg. Alright, the effect is gone. My theory was correct. These items, they will poison you as long as you have them in your inventory. Let's heal. Oh, much better. Now we can begin by constructing 2 uranium rods. We'll put a blaze rod in the middle, some uranium on the sides, and then it can be either clogram or iron. We'll just use clogram, and there they are. We have the power of uranium. We'll take all of our uranium, make it into a block, and then from there we just combine all the ingredients, and with that we have 1 nuclear bomb. Oh my goodness. We have the power to end so much life in our hands right now. How do we detonate this? Well, it's a lot simpler than you'd think. You use a mythical device called flint and steel. Okay, my friends, this next step is going to be very lethal for everyone who's in the blast radius. We are going to detonate this nuclear bomb. But before we do that, the last and final thing we're going to do is use our nuclear waste. This is going to give us a waste drum, and you'll see what we do with these in a bit. It's time to find a place to set this off, and, well, it's just a matter of damage control. I feel really bad for setting it off here. This place is so pretty. I guess we can do it here, but we're gonna have to run. And when I say run, I mean we are going to have to run. We don't get a do-over after this. This may be the end of our playthrough. Alright, here we go. Egg right here. That's a really cool looking egg, by the way. And now, we're about to recreate the extinction event that ended the dinosaurs. Where's the best way to run? I guess that way. Here we go. I'm out. See ya. I don't think we're nearly far enough. Uh-oh. Ah! This has got to be far enough. Right? Did it go off? I'm waiting for the map to update. So far, there's no indication that there was an explosion, and I'm afraid that we went too far. Wait, is it possible to run too far? If the chunks stop loading, does the bomb still go off? You guys have no idea how nervous I am going to ground zero right now. Everything looks normal. Oh! Shoot! Okay. You do have to be kind of close. Oh my gosh! Oh, that did it. That may have done it. Oh. Oh, I think we're too close. Everything looks exactly the same. Have the chunks not updated yet? No, there was a huge crater there. Okay. I think it's done. Yep, that looks about right. Wow. You know, I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, but aside from that, there he is. Isn't he handsome? And this is why we want the waste drum. We're about to tame ourselves a little Godzilla. I don't like how you slowly turned at me. So he eats the waste drums, and eventually he gets tamed. Beautiful! Alright, we have ourselves a little pet, which we can ride once he gets older. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to break him out. I think it's going to have to stay down here, though, because I just can't imagine how we're going to take it out to the surface. Can he sit? There we go, he follows now. Perfect. Alright, so taming him was one option. We also had the option to just kill him. And when you kill him, you get some type of orb. It's right here outlined in our quest log. You get something called the Heart of Radiation. And once you have it, you right-click the little baby down there, and that'll give you something called a Titan Lord Scepter. Now this thing is pretty interesting, but honestly, for this we would have to make 2 of these, and you know this process basically took almost the entire video. We're not doing all that. I'm satisfied with what we have, despite the fact that he's stuck down there. Alright, little guy, come on. We have things to do now. I dedicated a huge chunk of my video bringing you to life. It's not going to end here with you stuck at a block. Finally! Took a while, but he's finally out. Okay, I will admit this was the longest side quest I've ever done. But now that we finally completed it, we can return to more pressing tasks, like our escape back to the overworld. And to do that, once again, we'll need another pickaxe. We're going back to the tectonic abyssal pickaxe, a tool comprised of multiple ingredients from what I can only hope are the last 3 layers. We need an extinction spear, made from the shards of the Luxtructosaurus. We'll need an abyssal spellweave ingot, a drop from the mighty Leviathan, and of course body parts from the most infamous Minecraft mob, the Warden. We have so much to do. Let's start small and kill that dinosaur again. We've done it once before, so there's no reason we can't pull it off a second time. Alright, buddy, this guy's kind of a big deal, so you're gonna want to stand back for this. I'm gonna leave you here, and once it's over, I promise I'll come back for you. Alright, the last time we were able to pull this off was because he got stuck in water. This time we may not be so lucky. Let's just do what we do and hope for the best. Oh my gosh, I'm already stuck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we certainly do not want to be under his feet. Oh my gosh. Watch those tremors. For some reason, I remember this enemy being a lot bigger. He's burning and destroying everything. He jumps! I had no idea he jumps. Wait, this is perfect. We can get him stuck in the water again. Oh, jeez, he's breathing fire. I think that would hurt a lot more if we weren't immune to fire. Look, buddy, I don't know how to tell you this, but this isn't my first rodeo. You are not the first one. Ugh, but you are getting a lot closer to killing me. Oh, this thing is an absolute unit when it's not stuck in water. Just die already. A boss should not be allowed to break that many blocks. It's just, you're asking for the game to break. There, die. Please die. I don't even know what you're doing. Are you flying? Ugh. Jeez. Alright, where are the items at? I'm ready to move on from Dinosaur Land. This one dropped a lot more chunks than the other one. At least it seems that way. So we have 11 tectonic shards. We also have a level of devastation that the nuclear bomb couldn't match. Look at this. Look at all these broken blocks. That's from one boss. On the bright side, our pet should be finally and fully grown. And look at that. That was some nap. Look at him. He's fully matured. And he took damage. You poor thing. Let's see what you can really do. This is amazing. Plus he breaks through trees. Can he breathe fire? No, but I can command him to bite. Let's try it on this thing. Wow, that's effective. Alright, so we have our very own Godzilla. This is just absolutely insane. Is the ground going to shake every time he walks? Because if that's the case, this is probably going to be an issue. You know what? I think we're just going to let you do your thing. So you just take a nice long nap. And I'll be back. Whoa, check it out. This is one of the first times I actually see one of these things spawning naturally. Guess they must be that rare? Okay, so we have tectonic shards, which means we can make this. The Extinction Spear. This is going to act as the rod for our tectonic pickaxe. 3 amber curiosity, 1 big bone, 3 of those shards, and a spear which we've already made. Let's put this all together, and the result is... not that, that's wrong. What? Oh, there we go. I forgot to put the amber curiosities. 1 extinction spear, and wow, this thing is a lot bigger than I thought it'd be. Whoa! Can you believe that? We have dinosaur holograms shielding us. Well, I don't think they're holograms, but look at that. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, at the range? I probably shouldn't have tossed that. I hope we can recycle this. All right, spear. Check. That means we're done with Dinosaur Land. It's time to get an ingot from the Leviathan. You know, I completely forgot we had some T-Rex pets here. Man, I feel really bad for befriending dinosaurs. I know I won't be able to take with me, but you know what? This is their natural habitat. Where better for a dinosaur to live than Dinosaur Land, right guys? All right, we are back in Ocean World. At least that's what I call it. It's time for us to take on the next boss, and my god, this mod pack has no shortage of bosses, the Leviathan. Not really sure how we're supposed to summon it, but according to a guide that I was following, and I didn't really read it all that much, the Leviathan has to be summoned in the water. Guess it makes sense, he is a water boss. The only problem is that this is the deep, frozen ocean. And if we go in that water, we're going to get hypothermia and die. As you can see, the arena is split into 2, with more than half of it taken by the deep ocean, so as long as we stay on this side, we should be fine. Anything over here, well, you're just asking to freeze. So let's just make our way over there. Alright, scuba gear on. Let's go take a look at that altar and see if it's going to tell us what we need. Oh, there's air bubbles in here. Oh, geez, it's an elevator. Almost got caught in that thing. This is definitely a very ornate altar here. We have what looks like the jaws of death. Altar of the Abyss. I'm guessing we offer this altar something and that spawns the boss. Alright, so what do we have to give you? Wait a minute, why are we looking at this? We have a quest log. I completely forgot about this. So the last thing we did was obtain the Immortal Embryo. And according to this guide, the Immortal Embryo is used to craft the Abyssal Sacrifice. And that is probably the Abyssal Sacrifice down there. An Immortal Embryo with amethyst gives you this purple heart. And then with the heart, I assume we feed it to the altar. Those creepy looking jaws down there. It's probably why it wants us to obtain amethyst shards. Which means not only do we have to collect amethyst, I think we're gonna have to kill another Hullbreaker as well. Oh my gosh, there are tons of enemies here. I thought I cleared the place. Jeez. Gosh, that was close. Okay, these guys are very aggressive. We're gonna fight the Leviathan, we're gonna do all that, but first I want to see what they're guarding over there. There's this fancy looking shrine or table or something. I gotta get my hands on it. Plus, there's amethyst, so we killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's heal up, and then we'll go and finish the job. So many of these fishmen! I'm pretty strong, but when fighting all of those guys, they really chip away at your health. Wait, are they having a war? No, they're not. Oh, I forgot the range for this is pretty amazing. Hey, one of them dropped their spear. Coral spear. 1.1 attack speed, 6.5 attack speed, 3 entity reach. Nice. So now that the room is empty, let's go see what's over there at the end. Altar of Amethyst. Is this just a decorative block? Unless we need some amethyst. Let's try this. Alright, so we have some amethyst on the altar. Doesn't seem to be doing anything though, unless there are certain requirements for this to activate. So it turns out that the altar is used to bless something called amethyst crab meat. Amethyst crab meat is dropped by the amethyst crab, a mob I've never seen before. And it looks like some pretty decent food. But if you bless it in the altar, the food gets way better. So seeing as how I've never seen one, this thing is basically useless. But you know what? Actually, never mind. That idea goes out the window. I was going to collect it and take it with me just in case we saw an amethyst crab. Oh well. Let's collect the amethyst. I think this should be enough to make our heart. And now we have to find another embryo. Just my luck. Thank God we parked our submarine outside. Here we go. It's time to relive this nightmare. We're here at the edge of the abyss. From here on out, it's about to get darker. Very dark. Home sweet home. Lights on. Stupid ugly enemy. And we're back. I'm gonna make my way to the air pocket where we fought the last one, and hopefully we can set up for the next battle. Oh, it's not that far. Uh-oh. Already? Already? Where? Guys, I'm not seeing anything, but I hear it. Oh, it's right there. We're only 200 blocks away, too. Alright, I think we can pull it off. Oh, it's chasing me. It is chasing me now. Dive, 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 dive. Oh my gosh, it's on me. Right there. We're here, we're here. Dive, 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 dive. Shift. Uh-oh. Ugh. Oh, we barely made it. We barely made it. Alright, we're in business. Thank God. I thought that was going to take a lot longer. Alright, this process wasn't nearly as long as the last one, but we finally have our embryo and sea glass shards. Oh, you literally just use them to make glass and depth glass. Alright, we have our embryo. Let's surround it with our amethyst shards, and with that, we have a sacrifice. It's time to fight the Leviathan. I am not gonna enjoy this. According to this, the next thing we have to do is find a sunken city, which we've already done. It's just over here. So let's go. Alright, so for the last 45 minutes, I have been prepping this battle. We have our little blaze brewing stand right here where we're about to make our potion of water breathing. Yes, we do have the scuba mask, but the scuba mask only gives you water breathing for like 16 seconds. This is going to be our solution right here. On top of that, as you can see, we have tons of spells. This is an accumulation of everything we've been gathering throughout our playthrough. Plus our new spellbook, the Armored Codex of the Crushing Depths that was dropped by none other than the Hullbreaker. Now, I won't lie to you, all of these spells are a little daunting. It's gonna be hard trying to figure out which one I need when I need it, but I think we'll get through it. Looks like our potions are ready. Alright folks, let's do this. There is a lot to do, but I am confident that we'll pull it off. Drink our first potion. It's time to apply our buffs. Do a little bit of that, a little bit of this. We also want to summon our ally. Lord knows we need our ally. There you are. Look at that, guys. We have a familiar face here. And then, ow. Jeez, that guy does damage. I think we'll want to be connected just like that. If I deal damage, he heals, and if he deals damage, I heal, I think. And now, well, there's nothing left to do but begin. We better back up. We better back up. Oh, he's right there. Okay, I don't think I did any damage. Shoot. Where is he? Oh my gosh, he's shooting lasers. Oh, man, I wish my mobility was better. Come on, why aren't you attacking him? Oh! Jeez! Why am I still taking damage? Wait, whoa, look at the Leviathan's health! No way! Is that the Hullbreaker? The Hullbreaker! He's our— oh, ow! Ooh, jeez. Oh, the Hullbreaker's dead. We're on our own. Alright, we're gonna have to teleport out of here to heal. Hope this works. Okay. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Okay, swim, swim, swim. We need to use despair. We need to attack from a distance. We have to watch those death lasers. Is he pulling me in? I think he's pulling me in. Uh-oh. Here we go. Get out of my face. Jeez, that Hullbreaker really came through. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, that laser. You have this stupid thing. You're not even in the fight. Go away. Can I use this yet? Is he redirecting it? Oh, there's a black hole. Okay. Stop moving. Uh-oh, that's a laser. Yes! Finally. Okay. He's gone. She's gone. Something's gone. I don't know. This thing is still here, though. I hate these things so much. Being in the middle of a battle. So these things right here, this is just what we needed. 2 abyssal spellweave ingots. On top of that, we got an abyssal egg, tidal claws, and chaos. I think we got chaos. I could be wrong. When equipped, the tidal claws can go in your offhand and act as a cool grappling hook. When you left click, it shoots a tentacle that damages entities. That's insane. Anything else we can test this on? I just gotta know. We killed all the guys over here. That's a shame. And then, of course, we have our achievements. I've gone ahead and already claimed the XP, plus we have the choice of selecting one of these fantastic books. This one we already have. We got that one from the Hullbreaker. I think the boss that we just fought drops this one. And as for the rest of these, well, I'll have to look them over. But yeah, they each have their own special perks. We'll claim the XP, and look at that! Remember the amethyst altar over there that talked about blessed crab meat? Well, now we can finally get our hands on some 30 pieces worth. And my god, this is an amazing food source. I mean, just look at those stats. We also get a random reward here. Let's see what we get. Another abyssal egg. Okay, not sure what we're gonna do with these, but at least we have them. Now, there are a few more things to do here, but I think we'll just skip over them, like making a new armor set with the abyss ingots that we got. Look at this crafting recipe. Where am I supposed to get a nautilus shell from? And on top of that, we have to craft an entire set of netherite armor again, plus we need 4 more abyssal ingots. Yeah, we'll just stick with what we got here. We have the spear, we have the ingots. We only need 2 more ingredients left. The reinforced echo shard, and the Warden Skirlerite? 50% chance drop, too. With all of our gear and all of our spells, shouldn't be a problem. Now, in terms of XP, seems kinda low. I swear the boss would have dropped a little more than that. What did we get, like 5 levels? Unless we missed some. Don't see any orbs anywhere, but you know what? We'll take what we can get then. Well, my friends, the time has come to finally say goodbye to the ocean. From a difficulty perspective, this one was by far the worst. I am never coming back here again. Not being able to breathe, having to manage your oxygen, that just adds so much more difficulty, which I'm guessing was the idea, but aside from that, cool stuff like that whale over there, kind of compensated for all of the hardship. We're gonna make this easy on ourselves and just teleport to the top. Hopefully we can get there before we run out of breath. There's the ice. And... wait a minute. We could do this the whole time? Why does it work now? It didn't work before. Oh, I hope we didn't glitch the game. I am seriously afraid we glitched the game. So how am I supposed to get to the next layer? I phased through the barrier. I mean, should we explore this? It's literally all frozen. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get through. Is there something I'm breaking? I can't even tell. Let's try it like this. We're gonna place blocks. Okay, that's definitely a solid surface. And I think this should work. Beautiful. Okay, we have an air pocket. And this is cobbled deep slate? Doesn't look like cobbled deep slate. No, that's obsidian. There we go, the other side. We didn't get the achievement for it because we accidentally glitched into this world earlier. But we're gonna make it right. Let's stick to the surface if there is a surface. Oh, look, deep slate. Maybe there is hope. Now, what is the other side all about? Well, I think it has something to do with the Warden, because it says to be very quiet. We're gonna have to defeat a Warden, find an ancient temple, and defeat a phantom? Just a regular phantom? That's not so bad. I just don't like that the skulk stone makes noise every time I break it. We've struck water. We're in. We are actually in, and honestly, this isn't that bad so far. I don't want to say anything that I'm going to regret later, but it's kind of cozy here. We have some glowing vines, and they give off this cool fruit. What is this? Bloomberries. Whoa, we have an effect. Oh, we're glowing. Not sure if that's something we want applied to our person, but it's not harming me yet. I am not a fan of how every time I take a step, I make noise. Listen to this. If we sneak, it's not a problem. This is going to be a very tedious dimension, but you know what? We can do it. A sludge? Not a slime, but a sludge? No, thank you. So the goal is to find an ancient city or a temple. Yeah, ancient temple. Let's go to our trusty map and adjust the elevation, see if we find anything that remotely resembles a structure. So far, no. I don't. Oh! That looks important. Maybe that's where we want to go. Judging by the look of this map, this entire world, this entire layer, is just one big cave system. Alright, then this is where we want to go. And now time to begin the very long dig to get there. Oh, this is gonna suck. Now this is a strange block. This is called a skulk jaw. I'm clicking on the thing, but it doesn't seem to have a crafting recipe, so I wonder what's gonna happen when I break this. Literally nothing, but there's a bunch of them. Oh my gosh! That's what they do! Okay, they're alive. Oh, that scared me. Don't step in the skulk jaws. Finally, this is one of the more larger caverns. At least here we can cover some decent ground. So far, nothing crazy. No wardens. Don't step on the skulk jaws, though. We got some fish here. What are you? Oh, you are also hostile. Everything here wants to kill me, and I'm not a fan of that. I think I missed Dinosaur Land already. What the heck is that? Shriek worm? I don't know how I summoned that thing, but you know what? We'll have to be mindful, because if it shrieks, well, we all know what happens when shrieking takes place near wardens. Maybe this shares the same world generation as the Nether, because the Nether's basically a big cave, too. Oh, yeah, this is definitely giving off Nether vibes. Blue Nether, at least. Hey, there's a forest over here. Not to veer off track, but hey, we're already here. Why not take in the sights? Echo leaves, skulk gleam, and an echo log. But this makes for a nice building material. Alright, the temple should be right. Wow, how convenient is that? Oh, okay. Oh, are you kidding me? Wait, what is this? Warden Jr.? Ow! Alright, that wasn't the worst thing that could have happened, but we'll take that as a sign to be more careful. That could have been a lot worse. So, this place is surrounded by skulk. I didn't recognize it because it looks like it's been retextured. It doesn't have its usual bluish-green glow. That is the temple. Just carefully make our way over there. I think if we sneak and we don't take any fall damage, we won't raise any alarms. So far, so good. I don't hear a warden, so that's already an amazing sign. And there it is. A desecrated temple. I don't even know what we're supposed to find here, but whatever it is, as soon as we open these chests, these things are gonna go off. This looks like a portal. Is this supposed to be a portal? Let's look at the quest log. According to this, the temple is for echo shards, which are needed for reinforced echo shards. One of these chests has an echo shard, and that is a shrieker. Do I break the shrieker? Are we even well equipped to deal with a warden? I don't know. Plus, I'm a little worried that if I cast a spell, it's gonna set this off. Alright, that doesn't count. Good. We're just gonna prepare for the worst. Can I break this? Of course there's always another one! Well, we had to face it sooner than later, right? Did we get lucky? I think we got lucky. Shut up! Garbage, garbage. Okay, so now we know that there is a way to summon the Warden. We do have another one of those, I guess, shriekers. Let's get out of here, because if the Warden's gonna come, we need a game plan for taking him out. But before we do that, look at that little thing. Oh my gosh, that's probably the best looking creature in this world yet. I have never really done well when it comes to going toe-to-toe with a Warden. Thankfully, there is a cheese method. We can fight the Warden safely from a distance and not take a single bit of damage. We have our inscription table, we have our arcane anvil. It's time to make a new spell. I almost forgot the scroll forge. We are going to need that too. We're going to be making a brand new type of spell. This one is going to be called Magic Missile. Now this right here is a classic spell dealing a whopping 25.2 damage when level 10. Let's go ahead and get rid of Annihilation and add in Magic Missile. And now that we have it, we can snipe the Warden from any distance with little to no cooldown. And that's part of the plan. You see, the Warden has this Echo Blast. We all know what I'm talking about. But from 20 blocks away, it can't reach me. But I can certainly reach the Warden. I mean, just look at the range. I'm gonna go ahead and remove all of these extra spells. Can't have them getting in the way. Yeah, I guess everything we have here is fine. Ah, my first test subject. Not bad at all. Didn't like that at all. So many creatures here, get away. Is that like a monkey? Those may punch a hole in our plan if they knock me off. Skulk symbol. Yeah, they'll have to be dealt with. In fact, we're gonna kill every creature that can get in our way right now before we spawn that Warden, because I'm not trying to go into this unprepared. Huh? Already? How? Did the Warden spawn already? And if he did he spawn at the top of the temple? This is probably not good. Kinda tempted to teleport up there and just check, but that could be a death sentence. But you know what? We'll never know unless we try. No sign of the Warden. I don't hear any of the iconic Warden sniffing. I think we may be good for now, at least. Look at that! Just behind that little fire right there, there's the Phantom. We'll have to be careful around that too. Alright, this is where we're gonna fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Not high enough. We're gonna have to dig a little into the ceiling to make some space. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, just to be safe. We're gonna block off the walls here. Don't want any surprises. Okay, now we just have to bait his spawning. Should be pretty simple. We just gotta be ready to teleport when he gets here. I think he's here. Don't you dare knock me off! Uh-oh. Shoot. This is the worst thing that could have happened. I can't see a thing. He is definitely here, but I can't see a thing. Oh, he's right there. Right, where is it? Towards the bridge. Shoot. The Phantom's gonna give me away. I see it. Oh, we made it. Okay. Okay, we're safe. I think we're safe. Stupid thing. At least we completed that. I can tell the Warden is getting agitated because I can hear the pulsing getting faster. Now, where is he? I don't see him. And he's not where we want him to be. Oh, he's right there. Oh, wait, this is good. Beautiful. Alright, we just have to keep this up and we'll be good. Look at him taking damage. Oh, I think this is best case scenario now. And eventually he'll die, he'll drop what we need, we'll craft our pickaxe and get out of here. And he can't shoot us because we are 20 blocks above his head, actually more than that. So his laser, his sonic boom, whatever they call it, it can't reach us, we're out of range. And there we go. There we go. We did it. He is dead. He's deader than dead. He's super dead. Now, the worst thing that could happen right now, you know what, I'll say it, is that he didn't drop a single thing. But I'm confident he dropped something. I am confident he dropped something. Right? Yeah, right there. Perfect. And we are out of here. All right, we made it out. I think we're safe to actually look at what we've collected now. Not sure if we collected phantom membranes. We did kill the one phantom, but I didn't see it drop anything. I have never been to this side before. You know what, though? I'll take it. This is fine. I can actually see here. We have a Heart of the Deep, a Warden Carapace, Echo Shards, and I think that's a Skull Catalyst. Well, we have almost everything. We're just missing one more thing, and I don't think he dropped it. The Warden spiky thing. Oh, we need 4 carapaces, and he only dropped 2. We have to go back and do it again. Jeez, those things freak me out. This thing is great for sniping, though. You know, we could hang out here for now. Wait for more phantoms to spawn. Speaking of phantoms, come here, you. Wow, these things spawn pretty fast. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, and there is a phantom. Maybe we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone again. Alright, let's do this. Spawn, 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 spawn. You think eating sets him off? Okay. This is gonna be a while. Like, a really long while. Whoa, 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 whoa! Back up! Stupid thing almost ruined my flow here. There. We're good now. Did you drop the item? It still didn't drop the item! Alright. Attempt number 3. I swear this time it better be it. This better be it. Oh, there it is! Beautiful. We got it. Alright, my friends, the time has finally come to craft the last pickaxe, and with it, our escape to the overworld. It's time to combine all of the ingredients. First, we're gonna make a reinforced echo shard. We'll take an echo shard, put it in the center of our crafting menu, with 4 Warden Carapaces, and finally, phantom membranes. And with that, we have 1 reinforced echo shard. This only leaves us with one last step. We're gonna craft ourselves a tectonic pickaxe. Now's the part where I sort through my jumbled mess of an inventory, or I should say inventories, to find everything we've collected. 2 ingots, our extinction spear, the echo shard, and I believe the warden piece. Wow, I cannot believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the tectonic pickaxe, and a means to escape. You guys have no idea how glad I am realizing that we didn't have to spend all that much time here. All that's left to do now is just dig straight up. This is it, folks. We're escaping. It's been a long time coming, but we're finally at the moment I've been waiting for. Freedom is within reach. This may take a while, but at least there's nothing left to stand in our way now. Oh my goodness, are we already here? That's regular deep slate. I think we're here. The obsidian layer. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final layer. And my, what kind of layer is this? The first layer cavern. Here we go, deep stone. That's it, we're done. We're out, I think. Oh my god. This is quite a cave. Okay, this is probably the most normal looking layer we've been to yet. Kind of a precursor to the regular vanilla caves that we're about to find out, but here it's kind of pretty. Wait, you know what, just for old time's sake, let's turn the shader on. Not that much different, but you know what? I like that the crystals glow, although it does kind of kill the vibe that I can see the sky. That's a visual bug, obviously. So now that we're here, let's take a look at the quest log and see what we have to do. Oh, it's that straightforward. Enter the overworld. We've made it to the caverns, and all we have to do is just dig straight up. I kind of wanted to explore the caverns, but judging by this, it looks like it's mostly the same. For miles. I guess we really just have to dig straight up then. Well, this shouldn't be a problem. That's all we've been doing this entire playthrough. Let's go. From here on out, all we have to do is stay alive. We can't get killed by the terrain, which is unlikely, but you know what? Anything can happen. Never say never. We are so close to victory, and it would be a shame if something were to throw us off. That's not me tempting fate, by the way. That's just me thinking out loud. Well, first layer cavern, it's been fun, despite the fact that we've only been here for a couple of minutes, but it's time to move on. We're not even going to do a staircase. We're going to do the classic Minecraft cardinal sin of just digging straight up. Leave a comment or a like if you still dig straight up or straight down. I still do that, and honestly, I've never had a problem with it. Oh, this is it. The obsidian is already here. All right, moment of truth. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've escaped. I think we've escaped. Oh, look at that beautiful overworld sign. Maybe it's a little too premature to declare victory because we have yet to see the sky, but we are actually back in the overworld now, at least the right layer, the right dimension. Wow, it is taking a while to dig out of the deep sleep, but you know what? We've waited this long, we can wait a little longer. Check it out, everyone. We're out of the deep slate and into the stone layer. We are in the stone layer. Oh, that's it. That's it, we're here. We made it. Oh my goodness. How fitting is it that the first thing we see is the sun? Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honor escaping the abyss with you. Wow, we are here. Sucks that we're not in a forest or something. We're in the middle of the ocean. But still, we're here. This is a grassy beach. Where's the grass? Well, there it is, folks. The sun is setting on another 100 Days Modpack video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment. We are accidentally killing all those innocent creatures. I didn't mean to do that. I just can't believe we made it. Well, it's finally time to honor a promise I made, probably at the beginning of last video. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. We did not forget about our little monstrosity. How could we? He's been with us throughout every situation, and even though he wasn't that prominent in the video, he was there. Here we go. Welcome to the surface, my friend. It's a shame that there's always something or someone to spoil the moment. I just wish we were able to bring back the dinosaurs that we tamed too. We still have a whole Godzilla down there, plus a couple of T-Rexes. Ah, look at that beautiful overworld map. Finally, some normal maps. Plus, we get the moon, we get the stars. I'm probably milking this, but it is beautiful to be here. Check it out. There's a pyromancer tower here. Why don't we go to bed, wake up and enjoy the sunrise, and we'll wrap it up there. Wow, that tentacle is very lethal. I feel bad when it latches onto other innocent animals. At the top of the tower, maybe? No bed. Surprisingly, no pyromancer either. Unless the guy's downstairs. Was there a bed down here? Because I know for a fact we explored one of these before. Ah, there you are. You know what, let's see how you fare against our magic missile. Whoa. Guess you didn't fare that well. Jeez, that's an attack if I've ever seen one. But yeah, doesn't look like there's a bed. I think this guy spent all night studying magic, so he doesn't really need to sleep. There are some structures over here. Let's go check it out. Ah, yes, this is another pyromancer tower. Never mind. Wow. It'd be nice to find a village. At this rate, the sun's going to be rising before we can sleep. So much for sleep. Although that is a beautiful sunrise. Check it out, little guy. The sun. Well, with that, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. It has been a very fun ride. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. It has been such a journey. We conquered the Undergarden, the lowest level, and the beginning of our ascent to the surface. There were some strange creatures, but nothing we couldn't handle. Next, we went to the inferno that is the Nether, a familiar realm for most of us. Home to the netherite monstrosity, and of course, the dreaded Ignis. We left the Nether, and what awaited for us was, in my opinion, just a little underwhelming. The Forlorn Hollows, home to these nasty molemen cultists. Naturally, of course, we had to fight their god, but that wasn't our only fight. Deep in the bowels of this dungeon, one of our fiercest foes, lying dormant in a deep sleep, we fought the Nameless Guardian. Following that battle, it was on to greener pastures, a world frozen in time, the Primordial Caves, a land home to all sorts of creatures, not to mention tons of toxins. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, I guess it depends on who you ask. Deep in the heart of the volcano, a terrible tyrant, the Tectonic. Yeah, this boss sucked. From there, we traded the lush jungles for the dark abyss. Ruins from the present, along with those from a distant past. The ocean was home to many creatures, and I mean many creatures, including one of our fiercest foes, the dreaded Leviathan. Beyond the ocean, our journey was coming to an end. The key to freedom relied on one last battle, but I'm pretty sure you remember the rest. Talk about a happy ending. Well, I hope you enjoyed that brief recap. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, and hey, maybe even a comment. You could also become a channel member if you want early access to new videos. Did I mention Doublesal's now on Spotify? Once again, it's been an honor escaping the abyss with you. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. This has been Doublesal. Have a fantastic day.